I know I'm late. I'm late.
For a very important date.
No time to say hello, goodbye. I'm late.
What a great rendition.
One of the best. Maybe Jasmine can put that on her Jasmine in Wonderland server.
Oh, mate.
Snip and clip.
Didn't even marry that up, man. We have found out more about Yasmin. She doesn't like being called Yasmin. It's Jasmine.
Oh, I missed that.
Well, I was playing Karma Crew with her the other day.
Oh, so you found out more.
We're a collective. We're like the Borg.
What is it? We're a hive mind.
Yeah. Anything I learn, we learn.
Dude, I'm so sorry it's taking me so long to get on tonight, man. It's 8:30. We're usually fucking done by now.
Yeah, so cool, man. I've been a little bit of Takistan.
Yeah? What,
Yeah.
0?
Yeah.
Good?
Yeah, killed 2 fuckers. One of them kept shooting at me with a chambered scorpion. So as soon as I found a Derringer in one round, I just waited till he stood still and he didn't think I had anything and then popped him. And another guy I beat to death with pitchfork.
Yeah, they'll do that.
I'm angry.
You're freshy.
Oh, I ain't anymore.
No, but they
were.
freshies.
Yeah, we were both freshy. I had nothing to lose.
Fair enough. Oh, all right. How have you been, dude? Actually, when was the last time I spoke to you? Was it last week's episode when we interviewed Salutesh?
Yeah, Steve.
Yeah, Steve. Fucking hell.
Yeah, Big Steve.
Jesus,
Steve,
are you serious?
Steve.
That was literally last Tuesday. It's been a week.
Yeah, we've been busy, man.
Yeah, I've been super busy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been so busy today as well.
So have I, man. I'm gonna be a bit busier in the week as well because of getting a new car, but I'm traded in this one.
Yeah. Why does that mean you're gonna be busy?
Because my other car, a light's come on, and I need to fucking fix it so I can trade it in. Trying to do as much as I can with it. It's a valve that gets clogged up with like diesel particles. And you need to either get it out and clean it or run some stuff through it. It's just waiting for it. I ordered stuff on Saturday night and it hasn't turned up from Amazon. They're like really running behind.
Oh, probably. Yeah, it's just after Black Friday, isn't it?
Yeah.
Probably just all catching up on that shit.
Yeah, but I bought an R bath.
Did you actually?
Yeah.
Fuck's sake, Dave.
It's rapid, man. It's like 165 brake horsepower.
I just see it as such an old lady's car, man.
Not this grey one that I've got. I've got it proper, like, yeah. This grey one's like a limited edition Arbath 70th anniversary. It's fucking amazing, man. Like when you turn it on, it just goes. If you could hear that.
Sure.
It has a roar.
Yeah. Does it go rawr?
I'm a snake. No.
I'm a slippery little snake.
Oh, remember them PUBG lobbies?
Yeah.
Oh man, I was crying. I didn't even want to. I just wanted to stay in the lobby and just cry my eyes out. How have you been anyway?
Oh mate, I don't think you really want to know. I've just been so busy. I mean, do you know what? Actually, this past week I've been trying to fucking find a decent electric radiator. This could be really fucking boring, by the way. A decent electric radiator that is vertical, black, and what else? What was the other stipulation? Can't remember the other stipulation. I've looked at hundreds and hundreds of radiators. But yeah, black, oil filled, not an air one. Like it even needs to be oil filled or like the ceramic shit. And bro, I just can't find one. I can find some, but they're either fucking butt ugly and it won't get past the missus or the missus. I never call her the missus. Lady Andy, yeah. Yeah, or it just costs fucking arm and a leg. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. Fun, eh?
So what, you changing all your radiators to electric oil radiators in the house?
No, I'm just changing. Well, I'm just not. I haven't got one in the living room because the idea was to extend. So when the central heating got put in, I said, look, don't worry about this room. I don't know what's happening with it. There was nothing in there at the time because we had one of those fucking back boiler fires.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And to try and get central heating in it, they'd have to do so much. I was like, look, no, I'm making an executive decision. Then the next 2 years, we're going to be fine. So we'll deal with it. It'll be absolutely fine. We've got a radiator just outside the room anyway, and it's not even that bad, to be honest. But now we've decided to hold off the extension. We're like, we kind of don't have a we don't have a, what's it called?
A radiator.
Yeah,
Any heat.
radio. Yeah. I was like, oh shit. So fun.
Nice. To be fair, me and Sarah were looking at getting thinner radiators, some of them energy efficient ones. But we have like a boiler system with water pumping around, like so. I mean, I've done a lot of radiator work in my past, so it's like actually would be quite easy change out. But nothing ever goes easy.
No.
So yeah, there'll be a lot of pre-stuff done. But I get what you're saying, man. There's a lot of stuff to come into account. Growing up sucks ass.
Yeah, having to fucking deal with that shit. On top of that, I got a fucking leak in my garage.
What?
Oh, mate.
What roof you got in your garage?
A fucking holy one.
Richard Witt deals with roofs, I think.
No, thank you.
Okay. Oh, your best mates from.
Yeah, it's my best mate. What are you on about?
What are you on about, bro?
What are you on about? What are you talking about, bro?
What are you talking about, bro? They'll never know.
Oh, dear. Right. Do you want to plug?
Yes, 100% want to plug. So just remember, guys, you can catch us on these nuts, Spotify, Pocket Wanks, all the fucking good stuff. Give us a flick on Podbean. Also, catch us on Amazon Music and Apple Music and Audible. So we're on all these formats. Just give us a listen. Our merch, there's some limited edition merch on there and stuff that Andy's put up online. Check that shit out. There's some real good stuff out there. I'm getting some stuff myself soon. It's all real good stuff.
I don't know. I don't know why I laughed, to be fair. It was just like you. It just sounded like it was your first sales pitch, like your door-to-door sales pitch. Like, oh, definitely, these windows are top notch. You could proper see through them.
Yeah, proper see through. Great stuff. Keeps the wind out and your eyes.
Yeah, I want to say thank you to everybody that's grabbed some merch from our store. Like Dave said, to be fair, spent a little while on those designs. There's Christmas merch out there at the moment, which seems to be pretty popular. Take a look. Just have a look. Yeah. That's all.
Any problems, obviously touch base with me and Andy on the Discord.
There won't be any problems.
There won't be any problems. Tommy Dunner had a lovely sail. He's on his boat. It was excellent.
Yeah, I wonder if he made it.
I wonder if he done a good sale. But you got some free shirts out of that. Fair play. Now he's got some random shirts, which are cool, actually. They're quite cool shirts.
Yeah, that's talking point, isn't it? When you're wearing it. Oh, where'd you get that t-shirt from? Oh, well. You know.
I met this Norwegian guy.
If you don't know what we're talking about, you need to join our Discord. That's another plug right there.
Oh, man, another plug. Bloody hell. Great.
What else do you want to talk about, Dave?
I want to talk about competition coming up.
Yeah. So we kind of fucked up. Well, I guess I might have fucked up because I convinced you to do it on this episode to release on the next episode.
Yeah.
But the problem is we pre-record these things, right?
Yeah.
So if we today's the 5th. This episode will be coming out on the 8th. And that is when the competition that Dave's about to tell you will go live. Now, we will run that competition for a week, which means it will end on the 15th. Which means we won't actually know at the point that the next episode's out who's won. Because we'll be recording the next episode on like the 11th or the 12th. I think we already decided actually the 11th. So we fucked up. So really, the announcement is going to be on episode 22, just in time for Christmas. Like you said, Dave.
The 22nd of December, not episode 22.
That's correct.
Yeah.
I've had a long day, man.
He's had a long day. But essentially, the competition will last a week. The announcement will be in 2 weeks. So there'll be a week of, who won? Yeah. And then we'll have the winners. And then we'll announce the winners on the episode of 22nd. And I'll tweet it and all that stuff. Now,
the competition is going to be posted on our Twitter and our Discord, and it's one of those like sweepstake things. And Dave, I was wondering, right? So the prize is going to be a bespoke, one-of-a-kind T-shirt. We've agreed this, right? We've agreed this. This is what it's going to be. I'm still in the process of designing it.
Cannot wait to win this myself.
You're not allowed to enter.
Fuck you.
But what if, right, we had some runners-up prizes?
Okay.
Now, I was thinking, I have found some kilogram bags of Skittles.
Okay.
How do you fancy adding them to the runners-up?
The runners-up gets a bag of Skittles. That'd be amazing.
Of Skittles.
Oh no, I've got a kilo bag here, man. Yeah.
What about that? So we got the main winner wins a T-shirt, and then we can have like 3 or 4 different winners afterwards. Runners up to win a kilo of Skittles. Should we add them in?
Oh, that'd be sick. Yeah, I reckon we should, man. I reckon. I don't know, man. You say 3 or 4. I reckon 2, like a podium.
Okay, we've decided. Winner number 1, numero uno, wins a limited edition T-shirt.
The gold medal wins a fucking T-shirt.
Winner number 2 wins a kilo of fucking Skittles. Not affiliated.
Bronzy, no, silver wins a bag of Skittles.
Winner number 3 also wins a bag of Skittles.
The wooden spoon gets a bag of Skittles.
You're a fucking wooden spoon.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't know why that's a cuss. Like, is that a cuss?
You're a wooden spoon. I don't know, man. No, you're a wooden spoon.
It's going to be one of those raffle type things where you click on the link, and then if you follow us on Spotify, you get some entries. If you follow us on Twitter, you get some entries. TikTok, visit the merch store, all of that stuff. And if you do all of them, you get bonus entries. And then when did they say? On the 15th, the thing will end automatically. It will pick some random winners for us, and then we will send them to you. Send you all the deets. I think we will get your email address if you sign up that way. And then we can say, hey, you won. Give us your address, bitch.
Yeah. And we will get that stuff to you, and hopefully you'll get it before Christmas.
They won't get it before Christmas. There's no way.
You live in Zanzibar.
They're not getting it before Christmas, mate.
Well, if they live just down the road from us, we can deliver it. And if they live close, they can have a personal delivery.
Yeah. Okay. Fuck yeah, baby. So, competition announced. Might have fucked it up a little bit, but hey, we're compensating by adding Skittles to the prize fund.
We'll get there. See, guys, he's embraced the Skittles. He's embraced them.
Nah, if you can't beat them, I'm not quite joining them. I'm just allowing it for now.
He's not eating them himself, but he's giving them out.
That's it. All right, wicked. Shall we figure out what we're doing on this episode and start talking about it?
Definitely.
We are rolling.
Push it real good.
do the song.
Oh. Baby.
Push it real good.
If you haven't guessed, we're all about pushing out a turd. No, man.
Today we're talking about shitting.
No. What we're talking about here, guys, is pushing yourself. Doing like little challenges to push yourself. Trying to this is the whole good thing about DayZ, is this the game, you can play it for a period of time and it gets sort of stagnant to yourself because you've come across certain scenarios. But there's challenges you can set yourself to stir it up a bit. You set yourself challenges, finding things quite hard. Like if you want to kill more people and you're too friendly, so set yourself a challenge of trying to kill at least one person on every time you play DayZ. Whether you just throw hands down on Freshie Town when you were freshies, or you have a weapon a little bit further inland and you play it a bit cautiously rather than going in and being too friendly.
Or maybe you're just too fucking good at the game, Dave. Maybe that's what it is, and you have to make it a bit harder for yourself. And you're like, this is too easy. I'm going to go out and I'm going to only rock around with a pistol. I want to get Actually, that doesn't. We did an episode about challenges and stuff. It's not about that, is it? Really, it's about putting yourself in situations to get better at those situations, right?
Yeah, I think I've noticed about certain types of people. So yeah, obviously we've gone through about certain types of people. There's a person that loves PvP, and when they see someone, they do not care about their hydration or their, like their hunger. And the first time they hear it is when that guy, needs water or needs, they eat last minute. So actually, if you're that type of guy and you notice you're already putting yourself at a disadvantage because you're losing health when you're getting into those PvP situations, because that's all you care about. You need to maybe set yourself a challenge to get yourself up to at least white a lot of lot of food down you before going into any PvP. Maybe that's how you improve as a person, as a player.
I was gonna say that's a bit fucking dramatic.
Yeah. You can't be in a diet all the time.
So you mean like maybe someone's like heavily PvP focused, but they always seem to die on survival servers, then push yourself to do survival things, right? So live the life of a fucking hermit, go hunting, go searching for food. Yeah?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, there was a time I stayed away from the mouse after playing a little bit of Winter Chernarus last Christmas time. And I decided actually there's not too much difference. Actually, it's vaster map, isn't it? Chernarus. So go on the mouse, and yeah, it's sort of tails two things into it. You get better at the survival because obviously how harsh Namalsk is, but you also, it's such a small map that in fact your interactions, you get a lot of sort of experience in a short period of time.
Yeah, it's very what's the word for that? It's very
intense.
Yeah.
I'm not even about the refugee camp either.
Oh, what is that joke? I had sex whilst camping once. It was fucking intense. Yeah, I mean, one challenge I used to set myself, and actually I kind of still do, because it kind of changed my play style a little bit. I was never good, and I'm not really good at it now. Sniping a moving target. With the range and the bullet drop, and the fucking movement to all take into consideration. It's a very difficult thing to do in DayZ, like naturally, and I found that very difficult. But also, I found one of my hurdles with that was I didn't really take the shots either. Like, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, right? So I put myself in a situation when I got a rifle with a scope, with ammo. If I see someone in the distance, I'm more than likely now to try and just at least take a pot shot at them to see, was that close? And if I hit them, fucking win-win. But if I don't, then I can learn from that pot shot, you know what I mean?
100%. It's the same situation that I was in. I was always get closer to the guy, find a shotgun. I would always try and let somebody else have the sniper rifle. I'd always be the closest shotgun guy, because also with a shotgun, it's almost 100% kill when you're on target, really close range with buckshot. Now I'm sort of stepping back and trying to get a better shot at them, you know what I mean? Like, I'm actually declining picking up sort of shotguns.
Yeah, I guess you are still kind of like that, aren't you? You are, you do often hand off like the rifle to me quite a bit.
Yeah.
But I guess, if you're keeping them back as well, you'll still give it a go and you'll still push yourself for that. But, sniping is so fucking... You look at people like Taupe or Minder and you think, how the fuck are they doing that? It's mad, isn't it?
100%. It's the same as what I find as well with grenade throwing. I'm fucking shocking at grenade throwing.
Yeah.
And he is a detriment to that. And he's
that's scary how shocking you are.
Yeah. So now when I get myself any type of grenade, the smoke grenade, all the types of smoke grenades and all the types of normal grenades, I try and sort of use them more often now. So the other day I was solo running. Some guy was holding me down in a building, so I decided I was going to throw a smoke grenade, and I actually genuinely went where I wanted it to go, and I managed to escape from this shit situation. house that I was in that had no back entrance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I managed to get out of it. It was a double red and starry. Managed to pop smoke in the front entrance, but sort of the door was open. I couldn't get down there to shut the door because he had a train, so I had to throw it, to bounce it off the wall. So just getting used to that sort of thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I always found like general direction, no problem, but through windows and stuff like that, it can always be a bit dicey. And I always seem to fucking hit the fucking invisible, what are they called?
Glass or struts.
The strut, yeah, and shit like that. So it's fucking hell.
Yeah. Well, do you know what gave me this sort of idea for this episode? Is I was obviously, like I've mentioned before, I was playing this weekend with one of our listeners, Yasmin, who has a wonderful server.
Hang on a minute, didn't you say she doesn't like Yasmin?
Jasmine, yeah, she hates Yasmin. It's Jasmine.
With a
Jasmine, with a J. Jasmine with J. And she says to me, Dave, she's a nicey character, you know. She's the type of friendly interaction, hence why she's one of our top friendlies. She likes a good interaction. She talks to people. She always looks for the best in people. Where now she's starting to get a little bit more savvy, more meaner, and she's starting to get them dog tags. Start picking up them dog tags.
Yeah.
So yeah, she says I'm pushing myself. I'm trying to PvP with people, and I'm like, it will come. At the moment, you're probably only winning 20% of all your PvP situations, but that with every experience you build upon, that percentage will go up. I can assure you.
I've had a tip on my list for a long time, and I'm gonna use that tip today on this episode. But it's kind of perfect. Actually, hang on a minute. Is it right? Have I used it? No, I haven't used it. Perfect. So it reminds me of another tip that's quite similar, and we called it Simba Remember. And Simba Remember was all about learning from where you got shot from. For example, if you got shot from on top of that hill, then next time you go there, check out the top of that hill. If you got shot when you didn't peek a corner and someone was hiding behind that door, then check behind that door, that kind of thing. And the more times you die, the more times you're going to be picking up those little things. Like, I'm going to check that next time. And then they're not going to expect you to check it, and you'll fucking get them, you know? Or you're at least on a leveler playing field.
Yeah, but it also changes a little bit as well. So I went up to Devil's Castle, got one of my kills at the weekend. Devil's Castle.
Fuck you, man. What are you doing, you fucking dickhead?
Dickhead.
Fucking
holding up fucking tower in there, you dickhead. Get the fuck out of my
castle, you bellend.
Up goes the window, in goes my hands.
If you don't know who Devo is, just fucking Google him, bro.
Fucking pigeon giving me shit.
You're fucking chonda monkey.
Oh, funny, man. But yeah, Devil's Castle, the interior of the main towers now have changed.
Yeah.
So actually, it's now become better for the guy pushing rather than the guy holding.
Has it? Explain that to me.
Well, they can't see you coming up. Now, if you take your sneaky shoes off, snake. If you take your shoes off and you creep up them stairs and there's zombie noises in the background or something happening in the background,
perfect conditions.
They can't see you coming up. They cannot see you coming up because there's like wooden struts and like a wooden base in the way.
Oh, there's a base now.
No, it's like a wooden, floor, like a wooden structure inside.
I knew that about the barriers. I didn't notice the wooden floor.
Yeah, so basically they can't see you coming up until last minute, and then if you're a little bit faster on the old firing, you smash them.
Oh shit! So actually, that is one thing that I would like to improve on is the amount of buildings I can confidently push.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever I'm playing, I'm always like mocking pushing a building, but it's always at a point where I'm pretty sure there's no one in there, so the risk isn't there, right? So if I feel like I need to push more buildings where I know there's someone in there as a risk factor, because then I'm punished for mistakes.
But you watch and lurk a lot on TRMZ's streams.
Yeah.
He does mock pushing angle watching and stuff.
Yeah.
Like leaning when he goes around corners. Like even if he knows no one's in the building, he'll do it just to clear corners, to just sort of hone his skills until someone is actually there.
Yeah.
He'll do it like he'll know no one's in the town. He'll know that just because how well he plays, but he'll just do it. Minder does it. Taupe does it. You know, where they just clear certain corners just in case that one person's
just,
there.
You never know with DayZ.
They never know, but they do it anyway, and it's better to be safe than sorry.
Yeah. So I agree. That's exactly why I do it. A, to muscle memory it. But then B, if someone is there, I'll be glad that I peeked it instead of just went running in with beans in my hand.
Yeah, well, that's one thing I used to find. Yeah, these beans nerds. I used to find it so boring, like going into buildings and sort of clearing corners and stuff. But then all these times I've gone into buildings, someone's put me in a stun lock and shot me or something. I've been like, fuck's sake. So now I'm a little bit more cautious, and I've learned from them experiences and what corners are the worst, especially that house that has like the stairs in the middle, you know, like that building that has the stairs in the middle, like a brick building. It has like a stair and a corridor, and then it goes into like 2 rooms. Like normally has a radio in it sometimes.
Bro, where is this house?
So on Starry, it's behind Red Brick.
Starry.
Behind Red Brick. Oh, well, it's Novi at the bottom
you're
near
about the stairs that lead to nowhere.
Yeah, lead to nowhere. Most places that have stairs that lead to nowhere, people either log out up there or they hold that corner.
Isn't that building called Red Brick? Then we had this discussion like 2 episodes ago.
I think that's Red Brick. Obviously, there's double red and stuff like that. And also there's the pub that has the stairs that lead to nowhere.
Yeah.
And then there's Grandma's house that has the stairs that lead to nowhere that people like to hold them corners.
Mm-hmm. Ever since Taupe did a video, actually I think he might have done 2 videos about hiding behind doors. There's 2 particular houses.
Yellow house.
The fortress house, where he hid behind the door at the top. And then there's like a single story door or whatever with a porch, and he hid behind the door in there. Bro, I checked because he messed them up. I was like, that totally would have got me as well. Like, I would not have checked that corner. Now I check that corner every time.
He should come back out. I know he does memorable moments, Taupe, but he should come out with ninja videos.
Yeah,
the guys that have only just started, DayZ are missing out on some of Taupe's like ninja videos where, like them. But you know when there's a start of Svet where you've got like the tech building, like school building, and he always hides in the rubbish when he's always wearing something black. And because the black bin bags, when the crossbow was in, he held that for like an hour. And every time a freshie or someone ran past the Northern Highway, he would just like either shout something or throw something at them. They'd come in, they'll start checking like sort of areas, looking for whoever said that, and he'll just fucking hit them with a bolt. Boop, they're dead. There's another one. It's like a fucking pile of bodies, like 5. And then the next person will be like, oh, there's a pile of bodies, like a piece of candy. Oh, piece of candy. And then he stood there, another one gets bolted. He must have had a pile of 6 people before people realised, hang on a minute. And they're all in the same area. And they'd always have that fly sound as well. And back in the day, that fly sound was loud, man.
Yeah, and it wouldn't disappear at one point as well. But I mean, they're still there. Just fucking search them up. Taupe Ninja video or something like that.
No, I'll still be on there. Yeah, still be on YouTube, wouldn't it?
Yeah, of course. Unless they've deleted YouTube by the time this episode comes out.
Oh, Jesus.
That'd be a shame, wouldn't it?
Not for these guys double streaming.
Yeah. I mean, at least the option would be taken away. Do you remember DLive? Where did that just come from? Do you remember that streaming platform, DLive? It was like a yellow icon with like a dude in the middle of it. No?
A lot of people have said Kick's not going to kick off, don't mind the pun. But it's still hanging around.
Yeah, don't know. It'll still be there for some people. I don't think it'll overtake.
What was that streaming platform on the Xbox?
Mixer.
Stuff? Oh my God, that was hilarious. Remember that one streamer?
Yeah, it just got really aggy.
Yeah, it was streaming. Leave me alone. It's like, well, I would have loved to have left you alone, but now you've said I'm streaming, leave me alone. I'm gonna try and kill you. Like, he was aggy because we'd bumped into him. We'd hang around with him for too long. We're like, what the fuck? We sort of helped you survive. What a
Madness.
douche.
Anyway,
What a douche.
that was a terrible, terrible breakaway. What about now? Here's something you need to take your own advice on.
Okay.
The next time we have a car, I'm not driving.
Oh, no, I hate it, man. I fucking hate driving, man.
You need to get behind that steering wheel and learn how to do it. It's not difficult.
Do you know what we need? We need to get a fucking Hummer, automatic.
Is it you can't deal with the gears?
I can't deal with the gears, man. It's like driving on Hell Let Loose, man. Cannot stand the tanks. But you get me driving the Scout tank that's automatic, fucking, I'm gonna whip it.
Yeah. Dude, next time we get a car up and running, you're driving, all right? Say it.
Yeah, I'll give it a go.
Right,
I'll be the driver.
Good, thank you.
Yeah. Is the truck automatic?
I don't think so. I don't think I've ever driven the truck. Mark always drives it.
Yeah, I don't. Mark loves the truck. What do you only need? You just need a big white battery, don't you? You don't need anything else.
Glow plug.
I don't think you need a glow plug. The glow plug's for the Hummer, isn't it?
Don't know. Like I said, I never fix them up. Fucking Mark does.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, like we said, well, we personally still need to push ourselves to get better at certain aspects of the game. So obviously driving's my one. Andy is knowing what parts they need. But yeah, I'm definitely it's like learning the map as well. Like you can set yourself little mini challenges. Say you can never find yourself a sniper rifle. What are the main places, Andy, that you can find a sniper rifle?
Hunting shops, camps, castles. Yeah, what the hunting lodges, hunting campy things.
Yeah,
who was it that used to call them fat camps? Was that Jake? I think Jake used to call them fat camps.
Fat camps. Oh, yeah, they're little fat camps. But yeah, they're the places to go. Set a little task of trying to go to every single one on the map.
What?
Yeah.
That is not going to happen.
Well, if you stay alive long enough, you could do.
Oh, yeah, that's why it's called long enough.
Yeah. But set yourself a challenge that on your loot route, you go purposely, set a loot route purposely to go to the hunting cabins. Get yourself that sniper rifle and get yourself on snipping people.
I tell you what would be good if you want to learn the map. Set in the challenge of trying to get to a couple of destinations without using I Survive.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, going off of if you can read them random Russian signs.
Yeah. I mean, we all know what Gorka looks like, don't we? It's that R, the O, you know what I mean? We all know what that looks like.
Yeah, it's the same as Grashino. Everyone knows what Grashino looks like.
Kamishovo. We know what that looks like. Well, that's very useful.
Smells like death.
Smells like freshy ass.
But also another one that Karma Crew have brought in. They've sort of taken away the challenge. It isn't just Karma Crew now. They've been since the update. They've allowed it really to be able to be done. But you cannot respawn when you're uncon. So you either got to get yourself completely dead, like lose all your health to respawn to somewhere else. So they're trying to force you to take that first spawn. Take that spawn that you've given. If it happens to be Cammy, if it happens to be Electro, if it happens to be anywhere, they're trying to force you to take that spawn rather than committing suicide, like breaking your leg and then respawning. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, I didn't think of it like that. I thought of it as more of, instead of like when people get knocked uncon, they just fucking press escape and exit or escape and respawn. So instead, it forces people to stay in the fight or stay with the interaction. You know what I mean? Like you could be... How many times have you tied someone up and they've just given up? They've just respawned. Do you know what I mean? It stops that kind of stuff.
I barely get shot uncon though now, and I left to wake up with someone over my body going, "But you didn't want to shoot at me now, do you?" Like being a dick to me. I'd rather someone do that than fucking the next thing I see when I'm uncon is you are dead. He's just finished me. Yeah. What fucking danger am I?
Well,
but
I don't know, man.
It now.
The amount of times I've seen people like big streamers, like good PvPers, wake up from uncon, pick up their gun, and then clear a squad.
I think uncon lasts too long in certain situations.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it takes like the shock damage and all that stuff in vanilla. It just does need a little tiny look at, a tiny tweak to stop people from just shooting uncon And then that 3 bullets uncon, that's you fucked, from a little tiny fucking scorpion,
Yeah.
what?
Well,
Did that knock me uncon?
That's why, like, the Karma Crew changed all of their damage system because of that uncon system that they don't quite agree with, I guess.
Yeah, and I think there's a lot of community servers that have followed suit.
Yeah, some have done it, maybe not to the extreme that Karma Crew have. And I wouldn't say extreme, they've just more rebalanced it to the way that they like it. But then other servers are probably more vanilla. But then there's other servers where, you don't fucking go uncon at all and you can take 20 rounds of 7.62 if you're wearing like tier 9 armor and stuff like that. So who fucking knows? But yeah. I agree. The uncon definitely needs some work put into it, but it has done for fucking ages, mate. That's not new, is it?
But what other things do you need to push yourself on, though? What other things do you think personally you need to push yourself on?
Well, going back to the point that you've just made, I kind of make a point to not escape and respawn. If I can help it. Maybe sometimes, even if I'm flashing red, I get knocked out by zombies, I will wake up and do it, because you never know what can happen in the next 10 seconds, 10, 15. This is DayZ. This is such a sandboxy game. You never know, in the next 10 seconds, someone might, a squad might come along, kill all the zombies, patch you up, give you food. There you go. You've just made some new friends. And then they sell you to the cannibals down the road, and now you're a cannibal bitch, and they force feed you meat. I don't know. But that genuinely could happen in this game, right? So if you press in escape and respawn in, I try and stop doing that. I try not to do that. I try and live the life, and try and survive.
I always try and hope that they get swarmed by zombies and they're unable to push me, to kill me, to finish me off. And I hope that I'm able to then get to a better location and hold a corner. Even if I'm flashing red health, get myself to a corner, patch up, and just hold a corner. And hopefully, they are the funnest runs, because you're a nail biter there for a good half an hour, 45 minutes. You're trying to get back up to fucking white health, and do you want to move? Do you move? Do you not move? Because just a one tap with a fucking 9mm could kill you at that point. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think that's super dangerous and thrilling as fuck. Like,
gets your palms sweaty.
Absolutely, it injects that, and also
Mum's spaghetti. What?
But it injects that kind of sense of urgency on your skills as a DayZ player.
100%.
And I think that heightens everything. And if you're gonna survive, then that's down to the skills that you have and the knowledge of the mechanics of the game, how it works. If you're dying of health and your fucking food, I don't know, your water's red, for instance. Let's say you're dying of health and your water is red, so your health's going to be still going down because your water's red. Eating them bag of chips is not going to help you at all. You know what I mean? So eat the pea. I remember that's the thing. I remember seeing a stream, right? And it wasn't of a big streamer. It was pretty new to DayZ, and he was dying, and he was running around, dying, looking for something to eat. He was looking for something to eat, right? And he couldn't find any food. And what he did have was a can of Pepsi. But he didn't drink that because he thought that was just for drink. The can of Pepsi gives you calories for your food, and it would have taken him off of the red food, and he would have been okay. But he didn't know that, so he didn't do it. So if you're in that position, your knowledge of DayZ becomes so important. And if you don't know, then you learn.
Oh, 100%. You'll learn fast.
Or you'll see the "you are dead" screen a lot.
Yeah. It's also like I was saying, I bumped into someone at the weekend. He normally plays on RP servers.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, okay, cool. Honestly, he was very RP, a little bit over the top. Was holding a character up for a little bit, and then he sort of broke character. He's like, I RP a lot. Do you like to RP? And I'm like, I'm not gonna lie to you, pal. Don't particularly like RPing. He's like, oh, you should give it a go. Give me a shout. Come on the server and see if you might enjoy it. And I've said to it, I'm a type of guy. I was like, actually, do you know what? I'm never gonna poo-poo that as a thing. If I go on that RP server, then I can say I dislike it. And until I've actually then experienced it, I can. Yeah, I recently done that with a certain type of vehicle. I drove a certain type of vehicle that I didn't think I was going to enjoy, and now I've gone and bought one.
How does that push yourself then? Just push yourself to enjoy a different aspect of DayZ?
Yeah, different aspect of DayZ, because obviously we all know DayZ itself, it does get regular updates, but sometimes some of the updates are just bug fixes and that. And if you're like, actually, there's nothing new in the game that I want to experience, you need to make something new in the game for you to experience. Now, if you haven't ever done RP, try and do a little RP server. If you haven't done survival, try and go on them survival servers and get your survival skills up. And then you'll go on basic vanilla game or base game, and you'll be like, this is a piece of fucking piss. I can't believe I was fucking dying to fucking starvation. I couldn't believe I was dying to fucking the cold when I was on basic vanilla. I'm fucking surviving hardcore in a mouse, bruv.
I think one thing which I haven't actively started doing, but I do want to improve on. It goes back to the sniping thing. I want to be able to reliably hit leg shots. I want to be able.
People that can call that.
Huh?
There's people that call that.
What?
As in, like, they go, I'm going for a leg shot. It's like, wow, how do you call that?
Yeah, I know. So, I mean, honestly, my go-to is aim for, like, the throat down. I don't even go for headshots because I'm just going to miss. I just know I'm going to miss. And I might have fucking over-exaggerated or overestimated, the distance, so my sighting is off. And then if I go for the throat, I might hit him in the head, or I might hit him in the chest, or I might hit him in the leg. I don't know. But I want to be able to get that ranging down so I can hit legs, break legs, and
cash in checks.
Run up to them. Yeah, cash in checks and just spew like abuse at them face to face. Tie them up, sell them to the cannibal trader.
Yeah. Sell them to the cannibal trader.
That's one thing I'm going to start doing. I have done it on and off randomly, but I think now, because I'm all right at running shots, but I could be better, fine. But why not get better at it whilst also going for the legs? I think that's what I'm going to do.
100%. It's just trying to make ways to improve your game, and that's basically what our episode is today. Is we're trying to help you improve your game. Like, we get a lot of the new guys who come into the Discord saying, "Hi guys, I'm listening to your Discord. Any advice you can give on someone that's never played this type of server?" And I always say to someone, get used to the base game first. Get used to the vanilla base game, whether it be an official server or say like a completely vanilla no mods game. Do you know what I mean? Just do that, and then you can sort of tickle your fancy. Do you want to go on the modded server?
I thought you said like tickle your fans. Like, I mean, you did, but then you said tickle your fancy.
Fancy, yeah. No, but like tickle. You find out what your taste is in vanilla, what your taste of DayZ is. Whether you want something a little bit, modded, like ultra modded with maps and like markers, or you want to go on like an RP server, or that's what you're into, like milsim or something. You will learn what you like, but then just obviously play the base game, and then you will learn that for yourself.
Fuck yeah, baby. So what are you going to take away? Because I'm going to go for legs. That's what I'm going to train on. What are you going to train on?
I'm going to take away and train on is taking lighter gear. Like, fuck the fucking mountain backpack off and keep with the Talon.
Nah, I don't believe it.
I know you don't believe it, but I am trying it. I'm trying it. I am trying it hard, and I'm working. I ain't carrying 90 batteries. I'm not carrying fucking 70. I ain't carrying every single bit of ammo anymore. When I get myself a close range shotgun or a long range Mosin, I'm chilling off all my pistol ammo and that. Do you know what I mean? I'm actually getting better, as well as there's another one I want to work on is don't worry about my food so much.
Yes.
As soon as it drops down to yellow, I had another near like 35-40 minutes before it went down to red.
Yeah.
Because I like it up to white. It's the thing. I like it up to white.
So you're going to economize on your invent.
Yeah.
You're going to learn to drive a car in DayZ.
Yeah.
And you're going to diet.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to break people's legs.
You're just going to break people's legs. Fucking Tricky Mickey would love you.
Oh, brilliant. I need to see whether rubber slugs break people's legs.
Ooh. Wes, we can test you.
Yeah,
Test it on Wes.
yeah, let's go on. All right, we'll see you soon, Wes. Friendly!
Video of the week. Video of the week is actually probably one of my favourite streamers / content creators, but also does a lot of stuff underneath the surface and on DayZ.
You shouldn't have, Dave. You shouldn't have. I haven't released a video for like a year, man, so you can't put one of them on.
And he's Dutch.
Oh, I mean,
So it's not you.
I've not released a video for. That's
No,
terrible.
no. Wes will come for you, man. Wes will come for you.
Whiskey, boysky.
Hurdy-gurdy.
What
We're
was
doing
it say?
Swedish people now.
Hot for dame.
Hot for dummy.
Hot for dame. I just can't help but go Italian when I'm trying to speak Dutch. It's someone hot for dame. Hey, fuck you.
Hot for dummy. Hot for dummy. When I speak a Dutch, I just think ting.
Right, Dutch boy, let's go.
Yeah, so it's Erno or 3RNO. Erno. His video is I'm back, DayZ. What?
Dude, you just spelt out Erno's name. That reminded me when you did it with Minder as well. I think one of our early episodes.
Played with
You were like-
Minder on Hell Let Loose yesterday.
Did you?
Not yesterday, Sunday. And someone was like, M1 NDR. I couldn't stop laughing, and he laughed as well.
Someone was calling Defcon. Hey, Defcon 5. I was like, just call him Defcon, bro.
The Running Man's last video for 20 minutes, someone called it the Running Man Z. So he acted like a normal Gen Up public, and then he goes, "What do you watch the Running Man Z's like videos?" And he's like, "Yeah, I do." Hey, what does he say at the start of them videos? And he's like, "I don't know. Wait there a minute." So he goes like sort of like stood there, and he's just like, he says, "Hi, I'm the Running Man's. I'm the Running Man's." He says, "Not the Running Man Z. Get it right." And then just drove away in a car. I think we should refer to him as the Running Man Z.
Forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like the receding man Z.
Oh, receding Man Z.
Sorry, right. ERNO. 3RNO.
Yeah. Erno. 3RNO. Erno. He's
Erno.
I'm back. DayZ, I'm back. So he's come back to streaming after a little bit out. He's doing a lot with the Stalker servers. He's just opened up his own server with JLK called Loaded. Glazen, all the boys are on that. Tommy, they're all smashing out content on that server. And he's been doing a lot of work with that. He works alongside Karma Crew, Minder. He does some great stuff. And I used to get into him because he plays RP to hardcore. He has no actual preference. He plays like DayZ Underground to Stalker RP. You know what I mean?
Know what? He's super underrated PvP as well.
Oh, mate.
He's so good. People, I think maybe because he's not in like the proper limelight all the time, because he's had a pretty decent break and a kind of soft relaunch.
He's had a break twice.
Yeah, and he doesn't really come back like big. He's like just quietly comes back, does his thing, you know what I mean? And he's quite comfortable there. But if you ever see him PvP, bro, like in some of these competitions that he's been in, all the events and stuff as well, like Jesus, man, the boy can shoot. He's so good.
100%.
There must be something in the fucking Dutch water, man. That's what it is.
Also, if I'm watching a True Colours event, I have him up.
Yeah.
100%. Like, and you just listen to his tactics. Last time he done an event like that, I think it might have been True Colours as well. He has someone that was like he was sort of trying to be the leader, and there was another streamer, obviously they're mostly always streamers, another female streamer from America that was giving it the big bollocks, going, "Oh no, we shouldn't do this, we shouldn't do that." And then he was like, "Okay, let's rush this then." And they all died apart from Erno, and he's like, sort of told them not to rush. I said we should have just held an angle, you know, there's 4 of us. He's like, but hey ho, she didn't want to listen, now our team's lost. But yeah, he has mad tactics, and he's so good at PvP, and like he's probably one of the guys you want with a base raid.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh well, welcome back, 3RNO.
Yeah, why do these Dutch people always have a weird number in their name?
A weird number. There's normal numbers. They're normal numbers, Dave.
M1NDR and 3NRO. You know, if you were just to type in Erno with an E, you wouldn't find him on YouTube.
D4V3. Shut up.
D4V3. What the fuck?
What?
I don't want two numbers, man. I only want one.
Actually, I'm just going to search.
DAV3.
Dude, I just searched Erno and Erno does not come up.
Yeah, I told you. I've done it before.
All right, let's switch that to a 3. Bang, straight away. Cool. All
yeah,
right.
Straight up, man. I spent all my fucking career on YouTube, you bitch.
Hey, man, do you want to be friends? Just a tip.
Oh, just a tip.
I teased you with my tip earlier, Dave.
Oh, and it stank.
I teased you with my tip earlier, and then we started recording the podcast.
Naughty.
It fits, like I said, it fits perfectly with this episode. It's simply called Learn from Your Mistakes.
Oh, learn from them.
And I can't really stress any more than you're going to die a lot. But as long as you remember how you died, you're not likely, or you're at least less likely each time to die that way again, you know? If you, I know, I'm going to take on this bear with my Glock. Bang, bang, bang. Oh, you are dead. Oh, fuck. You'll remember not to fucking do that again, won't you? Remember when you didn't check that corner and that guy was holding it with a shotgun? Learn from that. Check that corner in future.
100%. I don't know who it was now, but someone asked for advice.
I know who it was.
On our Discord. Was it Dire?
No, it was D4V3.
No, it wasn't. Who was it? Was it Diadrubetic?
Maybe.
I don't know. I think this might do. But basically, they asked for advice. The advice was, you know, how do you guys improve? How do you guys keep dying in all the time? Like, how do you guys improve?
Yeah.
And it was me, you, Wes, Mark. I think even Defcon chimed in. A couple of other people. I think even Hipkel actually, you know, gave him some constructive advice. But yeah, we all just said, you just keep dying and learn from your mistakes. Just keep dying. Every single one of us comes to that conclusion. Just keep dying, learn from your mistakes.
And that's it. There are too many mistakes that you can make in DayZ for us to list them out.
Yeah, just make them.
Make them. That's the one thing that you can make sure of, is that you play and then you respawn and you play again.
Yep.
Nice. I can tick that one off my list. That's been on there for a long time.
100%. That was good.
Oi! So a quick reminder about the competition that is now... I can't believe the shit I gave you about getting it out on episode 60, and it actually turns out it's not gonna be episode 60, dude. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. I know. And not that I had it planned out and knew what you were talking about anyway, but I'm glad that karma has come around and bit you on the bumhole.
Hey, at least I tried, bro. At least I tried, right?
We are triers. That's all we are. We are
loves
triers.
A trier. So, if you're listening to this episode, that means that the competition is live. Unless you're listening to it at least a week after it aired, then it's not live anymore, future boy. So... I don't know what that's from. So have a look on our Twitter, have a look on our Discord, and that's probably the only places it's going to be. You'll find the link. It will be a pinned tweet for the week. It will be in announcements in our Discord. Have a look in both those places for the competition. Do all the things you can for the most entries to win a super sick t-shirt. That'll be one of a kind just for you, which will obviously, by the way, if you're wondering, we'll email you to figure out what size you need, by the way. And then we'll send the right size to you. You're not going to end up with like a quadruple XL or anything.
Yeah.
And some Skittles, kilograms.
Yes.
Or kilogram, one per person. As if Dave doesn't get to him first, though.
Yeah, imagine that.
But don't worry. Yeah, imagine there's just a fucking... by the way, guys, thanks for the Skittles, but there was a hole in the bottom of them, and I've weighed it. It's actually only 0.6 of a kilogram.
Send me the rest.
Or I've opened it and there's just full of marbles.
I've replaced them. I've replaced them with M&Ms. I was like, yeah, you're fucked now, ain't you, boy?
And you're just like, oh, dear.
People are getting like a perception I'm just like some really huge, like fat bastard that's stuck on my computer all the time. And in fact,
they're not too far wrong.
It's gonna bite me when I get older. I'm not a big fat oak tree. I'm not terrible.
One day, if you keep fucking eating Skittles the way you're going, two things might happen. One of two things, maybe both. You're either gonna get fat or you're gonna lose all your teeth. You might get both if you're really unlucky.
Yeah, I kind of do good teeth admin though. Like, I brush
just
my
fat
teeth
then. Teeth admin.
before bed.
You are so fucking army. You know that sometimes. Like, fuck off.
Oral hygiene admin.
Are you good at oral, Dave? That's what it is.
Oh man, my tongue is fast.
Oh, I was definitely thinking about sucking dick. Not.
So was I. So I don't know what you've fucking mistaken.
I don't know what you fucking do.
I'm using like a fucking cornetto, bruv.
Or you bite off the bottom. Suck all the
Tease them with my gnashers.
Right, we need to quit. We need to quit the episode.
Awful.
Thank you very much for listening to another episode of Friendly a DayZ podcast.
Oh yeah, we've descended into fucking anarchy, so we're gonna cut it here.
You've been brilliant. Thank you very much for listening. Enjoy your rest of your weekend if you're listening as it comes out. Don't forget about the fucking Christmas merch and the competition and the Christmas merch. And see you next time.
Ciao for now.